And hello there everyone, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. It is the DRUG here once again. And this time we're back to the Let's Play of Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. But I am not alone. As many of you know, I have a partner in crime, and today's partner in crime is the myth, the legend, the man that with his vibration abilities makes women happy. It's a giant vibrator.
Well then. Yes, well then.
And we're just starting the stream after the fucking NBA refs help the Lakers win because, hey, we have to make LeBron James happy, or else he cries and bitches and says he was robbed. You know the guy flops more than freaking WWE wrestlers do. If you can't tell, I don't like LeBron James. He's the biggest flapper, in my opinion, in the NBA. Kind of wish we could have some of the bad boys from back in the bad boys of the Pistons era knock some sense into him. I'd enjoy it. I think everybody else would too. But happy, technically Thursday. Just to give everyone a heads up for the two NBA games for Thursday and Friday real quick. While we load up the game and get back to using everyone's favorite blue demon. By the way, congratulations to the Yankees on getting their no-hitter tonight as well. Congratulations to them. Oh, so shout out to my buddy Matt Dudley since he's a Capitals fan, apparently his team makes him drink. And I can understand that wholeheartedly with the way my teams play from time to time. But anyway, with the two games left in the play, and the Pacers will play the Wizards tonight on TNT at 8 p.m. Winner of that becomes the 8th seed, and then on Friday it'll be Grizzlies and Warriors on ESPN. Winner of that will be the 8th seed in the West. And checking out the hockey scores from today, because there was some hockey playoffs today. The Avalanche are currently leading the Blues. Start of the third period, 3-1. The Flames beat the Canucks. I don't know why that's in here. That's a regular season game, so I guess makeups. Bruins beat the Capitals 3-2. Boston leads the series 2-1. Hurricanes beat the Predators 3-0. Carolina leads the series 2-0. And the Jets beat the Oilers, giving the Jets a 1-0 lead in the series. As far as for tonight's games on Thursday night, it will be my Penguins that on the road taking on the Islanders on 7 o'clock on NBC Sports. Panthers take on the Lightning on the USA Network at 6:30. Tampa Bay leads that series 2-0. On the CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Channel, I believe, the Canadians start their series against the Maple Leafs. It will be Game 1 at 7:30. And at 9:30 on NBC Sports, it will be the Golden Knights taking on the Wild, and that series is tied at 1 apiece. So there's all your sports info, and before we got there is a new sale going on the PSN store, remasters and retros, which ends on the 3rd of next month. So you got some time if you want to hit that sale up. And your funny news of the day, and this actually it's actually from your camp, Vibrator, for the Chicago Bears. New Bears wide receiver Daz Newsome is terribly disappointed that there were no Waffle Houses here in Chicago. I should point out, for anyone who does not know, the wide receiver Daz is played in North Carolina for the Tar Heels, and if you live in the South, you know Waffle Houses everywhere. Also, it's been officially announced that Injustice Gods Among Us is the official next WB's animated DC film. The trailer will debut as a bonus on the Blu-ray edition of The Long Halloween Part 2. Texas signed veteran QB Jeff D to a one-year deal worth up to $2.5 million because Deshaun Watson's future in Houston remains unsettled and doubting. Right now, the best team to get the #1 pick in the NHL draft is the Buffalo Sabres at 16.2%. Rusev, aka Miro, if I'm pronouncing his AEW name correctly, will defend the TNT title against Lance Archer at AEW's Double or Nothing. The Dark Pictures anthology House of Ashes dropped a teaser trailer today. There will be a full reveal next week. Of course, there was a Ratchet and Clank trailer as well for official weapons in the universe. Also, Batman Caped Crusader will be Bruce Timm's return for the animated new series. And also, there's been a new Addams Family game announced, Addams Family Mansion Mayhem, which comes out later this year. And that is all the news you need to know. So this news base been brought to you by not only Dave's Crazy Wrestling Federation, but also the Royal Cottage. Get you some of that royal goodness in your life today. And Vibrator's Fucked Up Wrestling Fed. But let's get back to this. Playing as Virgil and getting through his story in Devil May Cry 4. Granted, like I said at the start of Part 9, his story is not canon. As a matter of fact, him and Lady and Trish's, they are not canon. Okay, so I gotta hit it with triangle. How do I turn it off out of curiosity? Okay, there's no way to turn it off. Okay, so that's interesting. I do kind of find it weird. He gets no cutscenes, pretty much. I say it kind of reminds me of the place in Resident Evil 8 Village, the castle. Yeah, let the machine do the work. I'm too lazy. But Vibrator, I hope you're having a good night tonight. I hope everyone else who's watching is also having a good night tonight, or good morning whenever you're watching this. Oh, that could have went better. There we go. And now I just gotta remember the right way to go. And since we know I get lost very easily, this should be funny. I took care of him. Do. I am a blue demon, heal me war. I broke down that door. We did it. Yeah, we did it. And now we're gonna beat up some demon scarecrows. Well, if we're gonna say stop my combo, you fucking... You're dead. I said open the door. And turn up your radio. Okay, we want to actually be able to leave the room, thank you. Okay, who said you could go that way? That was one hit of a combo breaker. We need the fourth one. What the fuck? Okay, you stupid B-blade douchebag, can ya? The camera angle would be a little bit nicer to have in a better way. What the fuck? Okay, you're not supposed to go that way, you idiot. Go forward. I said forward, not backwards. This is not opposite day. I get this one down there first and then come back and get the other one. Where'd it go? Oh, for the love of... When I don't want you to go forward, you go too forward. A swing and a miss. Alright, so we got that one. Oh, yes, I know this. I need 4 of them. I'm going to get the 4th one now. Do 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 do. Alright, time to fight Kermit the Frog. And we defeated Comet. So yay! Now I just gotta find the exit. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I gotta go out to the LeBron James since that that would not even hurt the eye the way he got hit. On to the next mission. Mission 5. I don't think there's actually anything I can use the power up for, can I? Because I think the last thing I need is the ability, but I'm still a few off from that, about 10,000. 105,000. Items I don't really need. Probably buy another gold orb just so I have the third in case. It's always better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, so how am I supposed to take out the Reapers here? Oh, that makes it easy enough. Huh, that was easier than I thought. Da-da-da-da-doo. I like how he does that slide to the left. Just teleport and go zoom. Combo burger. Do 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 do. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can read your storylines. Oh, we get a cutscene for that though. It's like we get very small cutscenes doing this shit. Alright, now we have the wing talisman. So that means we get to jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Whee! Jump, jump, jump around, jump up, up, and get down. But don't jump with a sword, because that could kill you. Yay, more enemies to fight. Do 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 do. Pause that real quick. Looks like I got another comment on Facebook. The place that's sometimes more... And 1 minute ago, Deep Silver has announced that developer Free Radical Design is back in business and working on a new Time Splitters game. Also, in case you didn't know, starting June 15th, eBay's new adult items policy will go into place, banning the sale of sexually explicit video games with a rating of adults only 18, among other adult-oriented media. It's gonna make finding the guy game fucking harder than it already is. Well, there's some more news for you for the day, everybody. Hope everyone got that information they needed. Alright, now we gotta get back to the front of the area. I took those bastards down. Alright. I'm just gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna let that one live. So he realizes he's the last of his people. See, I'm not completely heartless. I still kind of find it funny that they're still in Capcom land for a while. Oh, it actually shows this getting as a cutscene. Okay, so we get little ones here and there. Okay. That makes me feel special inside. Looks like we're going down to the factory. That means if I am correct, I believe we have the chess thing coming up. And I don't know how he's going to play this, the chessboard. I know some people are going to be mad it's still on human, but hey, you know, we got to beat the game on human already to get a trophy, since for some reason this game does not stack trophies for difficulty. I don't know why. I think that's silly. Mission 6. Time to get to the back. It's the underground laboratory. Maybe we'll see Dexter and ask him what the hell's going on. Or do a little cutting of the air. No style points. Well, fuck you then. Come on. Ow. I think this is what happened to me the last time I got... The stupid shock demons were kicking my ass. Did that actually hit? Wow, that was... Thank you, you stupid damn fucking fish bastard. I hate the damn fish. Oh, looks like Retromania Wrestling's getting some tag titles. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. Oh, the chess piece even looks different. So I guess that means when it's Lady and Trish, the picture, the chess piece will look different as well. That's a nice little added touch. It's the little things, Vibrator, that matter. The little tiny details that make everything all gooey and special inside. Back to this. Ooh. I do love this new chair I have for gaming, but man, when your back and hips suck, it makes things difficult. So, if you don't remember how the chess thing goes, in this one we had to get to the end of the map. And unfortunately, I'm not going to have the ability to pop it up in the air. as easy as I did with the first part. So we're gonna have to play this very carefully. Okay, now I don't want a yellow here because the yellow just goes to the next yellow piece. So 3 again. That's gonna be enemies. At least it's the scarecrow. It's nothing too difficult to deal with. And boom shakalaka. Now able to get 2 extra hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. Six again. Alright, that's actually good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not good at enemies. Shit. Oh, and it's everyone's favorite, the stupid ice ones. You wanna build a snowman? No, I want to kill you. Alright. Deader than a doornail. Oh, so that's how I'm supposed to get it. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Big bucks. Big bucks. No whammy, no whammy. 3. I actually went backwards. Well, that kind of sucks. Come on, big bucks, no whammy. 2. Well, shit. Oh, I dodged all the red at least. Hooray! Alright, I need to avoid a 4. 6 will work just fine. A 5 would have been better. Huh. I have no idea what that was about, so I'm not gonna worry. Alright, 2, 4, 5. Okay. A 4 is the only thing I would really like right now. 3. Well, it could have been worse. 1, 2, 3. Eat the evil blue swords of death. Come on, I need a 5 or a 6. 5 or a 6. Come on. Big bucks. No whammy, no whammy. Alright, we're out of here. I win. Alright, where's the door I need? It's this door. Now, I believe this takes us to the boss battle, which I wonder how this one's supposed to go, since... That's one way to do it. Just get up close and personal to the damn thing. Again, no cutscene. I think that's gonna go open up the waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Da 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 da. Now we just gotta get back up there. And this is where the angels are created. Hey, Dave. Do 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 do. This is how they make sure LeBron James stays healthy. They give him souls of the dead. That and the entire city of Cleveland probably as well. I'm doing good, Dave. I already got the review I was supposed to do. Let's take a look at then. Platinum that game. I walked. I didn't even attempt to dodge that. I just took it like I was John Cena. What was that vibrator?
Just nice and son of a
Ah. And it says my viewer count at 0. La la la. Wee. Wee. Jump, jump, jump around, jump up, up, and get down. I know the San Antonio Spurs wish they had that, because good lord, they could have used it. Like I said, Virgil don't play. He wants you dead. He wants your family dead. He'd be the guy to tell Satan, bite the dust. Do 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 do. Bite the dust. Do 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 do.
Hello?
It's Dave.
Sorry, I was streaming for people in Austria.
That's not a real place.
No, not Austria, Australia.
That's not a real place.
They want me to stream wrestling, you know what? Fuck yeah, shit. Nothing wrong with that, alright? So Golden State got kicked out?
No, they're not kicked out yet. They have to play the Friday.
Spurs, right?
No, they got to play against the Grizzlies on Friday. Winner becomes the 8th seed. Loser goes home. That's kind of why I had whoever lost between the Wizards and Celtics. I had them winning and getting the 8th seed, but...
Well, no, my Celtics won. I hope that they can beat fucking Brooklyn Nets. That'd be awesome.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't, because if they beat the Nets, everyone's going to be saying they're purposely sending up to where it's Boston versus the Lakers, so the NBA can make all its money back from how last season was. And I'm sorry, I watched that game. The officiating near the end of that game was fucking a joke. Literally helping the fucking Lakers. And
I watched that. I watched the Grizzlies and the fucking Spurs though.
That game was over at halftime.
Yeah.
Spurs never had
at the end though. They almost came back at the end.
I knew the Spurs weren't going to be able to make the comeback. They were fucking terrible.
Like one guy was like, "Where's all my partners at?" That guy was like, "Boom." I was like, "Yeah."
I knew that game was over at halftime. I didn't even finish watching it. I was like, nope, fuck it.
I watched AEW. That shit was interesting.
I will say, LeBron, you deserve an award, though, like I said earlier, for flopping, because that was a fucking sell job of flopping.
What's this? I see purrs about LeBron saying he was on the floor hurting himself.
Yeah, they're saying he got poked in the eye because of how Green hit him in the... hands hit him in the face, but I watched it. I'm like, there's no way that motherfucker got poked in the eye.
It's always when he played the Golden State, always Draymond Green. I always do something to LeBron James all the time. It's like, come on.
Too bad he couldn't. Too bad. I kind of wish he would have let blind, because then they would have lost. But no, you can't complain. Oh, I can't see out of my eye and still fucking be able to play. Bullshit. Because the doctor would have said you can't play. You can't see out of the one eye.
I still say Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns take out the Lakers. I'm still saying that.
I don't know, because here's the thing, and I know everyone's going to be saying I'm a conspiracy nut here, so go ahead if you want. If you're the NBA, you do not want the Phoenix Suns, a team that's a small market team, knocking out LeBron James and the Lakers. If it was round two of the championship before the NBA title, the Western Championship, it would be no issue. But because it's the first round, there's already a lot of people saying it seems fishy. You give them the Suns and they don't play the Jazz. So personally, I'm going to say this: if the Lakers do beat the Suns, oh, you best damn believe everybody's going to be saying conspiracy is going to be going off saying the NBA rigged it. I guarantee it.
They want the Lakers to keep the title, defend it, not lose it in the playoff, not lose it to a team,
not lose it to the Suns. Pretty much, I think if it was Utah they lost to, or Dallas or Portland, I don't think the NBA would be too upset. But the Suns, yeah.
Oh, it was only a 3-point game.
Well, it was a 3-point. Well, it was a 3-pointer, but how can I say this? Warriors led about 90% of the game until like that fourth quarter, and then the Lakers magically make this bullshit fucking comeback.
That's Adam Silver for you.
Yeah. He kisses LeBron James's ass.
That's why I didn't watch it. I was gonna watch it.
I was watching it because I was wanting to see the Lakers lose. And I do go with the theory. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but the Lakers, New York Yankees, the Dallas Cowboys, they're kind of in the same boat in sense there's either one or two fan bases. You either love to see them because they're your favorite team, or you love to see them lose because you fucking hate them.
Like the Yankees, fucking Yankees.
Yankees, Lakers, Dallas. You could technically say New England when Brady was there. This year you really couldn't because of how bad the Patriots played. So now it's the Buccaneers everybody hates for the most part. Unless you're Aaron Rodgers.
Unless it's Deshaun Watson.
Well, that too.
Decided all these backup quarterbacks. They thought like 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah, Texans and Green Bay. So I think they're already figuring they're not going to have those two.
Well, they better hurry up, man. Camp season, what, 3 months?
Yeah, and I have a friend. See, Houston's trying to wait till the. I think when this all goes to court. Granted, I'm sorry, that ship has already said even if nothing came out, he doesn't want to be there because you guys didn't even care about him doing the coaching. As far as for Rodgers, this all started last year with the drafting of Jordan Love. No disrespect to Jordan Love, to a degree, I would have probably took him, if I had Rodgers or even Big Ben, because they're not getting any younger. Eventually you're going to have to make a replacement. The problem becomes, unfortunately, not doing the decent thing and telling your starting quarterback, hey, we're drafting this new guy who's going to eventually replace you.
And that's true.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, kind of knew he was going to get drafted. His replacement would get drafted.
Yeah, but but then again, it's like that dude knows how to, like the guy that did my internet for me. He was a Fortnite. He said, Jimmy don't know how he holds the ball too damn long. And when a guy gets hit, he's wide open. It's too late.
Well, I'd say
too fucking far. Like dumbass, dude. Don't throw the ball too long,
He does, I admit that. Well, he probably doesn't want to. He probably doesn't want to run because of the fact of that's how many quarterbacks have we seen run the ball and end up getting injured on that play?
Yeah, he just stands there and gets hit.
It's better to take the hit and throw it in because hey, maybe you might be able to get a penalty. For roughing the pass or something. Because here's the thing: if he runs,
how often is that? The guy not Clay Matthews.
Remember, pretty much unless you're Cam Newton, they usually throw the flag for it. Cam Newton if you're Cam Newton or Lamar Jackson, they're going to throw the flag, and that's because, and this is why I tell people I'm not a big fan of Lamar Jackson. He runs with the ball too much to where that leaves him wide open, and he's no longer protected at all because he's not in quarterback, he's not passing, he's a runner. It gets rid of the flag of hitting the quarterback while he's passing or a late hit after he passes.
Yeah. I just hope LeBron James I hope the Lakers take it out Sunday.
Remember, they're in the official playoffs now, so if they have to lose 4 games to be eliminated now. Since they're in the official,
they might actually LeBron James. They might actually because of a movie coming out too. They might promote it too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's that's a good point. Since the movie's coming out, I would seriously love if that's all. Every time you hear the Lakers, there's a commercial for fucking Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
I'd go nuts.
The Miz, poor Miz, man, and never got injured in his whole life until now. Ain't that messed up?
Yeah, he's never injured anyone. He's never been injured till now. I do kind of think. And apparently from what I read the reports it was because of how Priest landed on him. On his leg.
Well, Priest didn't mean to.
No, but Priest is going to get blamed for it by a lot of people in the back.
True.
And he's probably going to get blamed. Vince is going to blame him. Even if Vince won't come out and say it.
But that was stupid zombie. That was so stupid zombie. That was so stupid.
It was. Apparently Scotty Too Hardy was one of the zombies. Personally, I think most everyone hated on that match, and rightfully so. Everyone should go hate on that match because it was a pile of shit.
For Batista's movie.
We gotta help Dave Batista, boo.
And poor Miz got injured, and then, yo, so then John Moore became a zombie. You got Ian.
Who, John Morrison?
Zombie. Yeah, he said it turned to a zombie.
Miz, yeah, which is, I know that's what they're saying, oh, Miz got eaten by a zombie. I'm like, if he really did, he would be dead. If we're going by horror film logic here, people. They should have just came out and said it. We had a stupid gimmick match. Miz got hurt. The end.
Well, they did it. Now they're having Kofi beat Bobby Lashley for the title.
That would be stupid because that would not be believable. And because it would be believable or not believable. The believable part would be Kofi could do it because Kofi's a veteran. He knows what to do. The problem is if you look at how Bobby Lashley's built, it's kind of, you're gonna need somebody who can match his power game. And unfortunately on Raw, excluding Drew,
he had help.
And Bobby
Drew
Lashley. I know Drew helped Kofi, but the only two, if you're going to go by traditional storyline bullshit, the only two feasible storyline people I'm thinking on Raw right now who could beat him if you're going back to trying to match his power would be Drew and Strowman. But that's ship sail.
They're also talking about, they also have the pair comeback too, and SummerSlam, Brock versus Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, which if that happens, oh god.
Brock's gonna win.
Brock's going to win, and then the only good thing would be maybe Roman loses the belt since.
Yeah, well, who's Roman gonna lose it to? Seth Rollins?
Probably, which me and Mr. If Cesaro is cleared. Because I know Cesaro's hurt. Here's the thing though, and this is what I told people since it seems like they're heading towards Roman versus Seth. It's going to be hard to pull off storyline-wise because technically both of them are heels. And
one heel. One
you're going to have to turn one face, but here's the problem. Seth's never been a good face.
That's true.
He's like the Miz. He's like the Miz in the sense of you need him to be heel.
That's like Kevin Owens. He's always better heel.
Yeah. I mean, so unless you're going to have Big E, which I think that's what a lot of people thought it was going to be, Big E being the one who take Roman's belt. Because there's really no other strong faces on the roster. That's one of the issues with SmackDown. I mean, excluding Cesaro and Big E, those are like really the only two strong guys on the roster. Maybe Apollo Crews, but he's here. Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin Owens is not. He's not strong. He's just fat. He's like Samoa Joe.
Which Samoa Joe? He said became champion. He should have been champion. You know.
I mean, Nakamura could beat Roman because Nakamura's from Japan and they have that strong style, but since apparently he's feuding with Baron Corbin, that poor fucking Asian bastard.
Say Baron Corbin became champion.
No, if Baron Corbin became champion, I think that might be the one time I say, can we just leave the belt on Roman?
I mean, Jinder was champion.
And that was a terrible idea. That was like one of the worst ideas in the WWE's history.
Jeff Hardy losing, Jeff Hardy lost to Jinder Mahal.
Well, it's Jeff Hardy, no one cares.
And we got Eva Marie coming back. Everyone, man, they got, yo, you see why they released all these NXT wrestlers for? So they give Eva Marie more money. No, we don't want.
I don't think I don't believe that rumor. They're probably releasing them because they don't have anything to do with them. I know the ref got released because the ref's an idiot.
They were budget cut.
Budget cut usually means one of two things: either they're having to pay somebody, getting ready to pay somebody big money, which would probably be Brock, most likely, not Eve.
Or Tessa.
No, Tessa's probably signing with AEW, most likely.
Okay, they didn't do promos for some new wrestler coming to NXT. They won't say who it is.
Could be somebody that's from Japan or AEW or TNA and they haven't really wanted to say.
Can't Shamrock.
Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe Moose, but Moose said he wants to win the TNA World title before he leaves.
But Moose signed the contract, I thought.
No, his
don't
contract
know.
expires in July.
But he has a match against Kenny Omega for the title in July.
Yeah, his contract I think
I'm-
officially expires the day of the night of Slammiversary.
Could it be Andrade?
No, Andrade's in Mexico.
He faced Kenny Omega. I don't. It could be Alberto Del Rio.
No, his name is Mud. No wrestling company will touch him.
It could be anyone. It could be. It could be Kurt Angle.
No, Angle doesn't need the money, so that wouldn't work. He's never
could
been
be
about
Brock.
money. It's
be
most
Brock.
likely, it's either going to be Lesnar, but they cut the NXT guys because you know Lesnar's not going to be on NXT.
Yeah. So
It's either going to be it's either going to be Lesnar, and they needed to make money cap for him, so that's why they got rid of the NXT guys because they were holding up money on not doing anything. If it's somebody new for NXT, it's either going to be Moose, but he is not officially he can't sign with anybody until his contract's up in July.
Yeah, and he can't be on the team for 90 days.
No, TNA doesn't have that rule.
Oh, wait, they don't?
No, TNA doesn't have that in their contracts.
I mean, it could be
Well, they
anyone.
do
It
and
could
they
be
don't. The only time that 90 rule TNA enforces it if they fire you or you want out of your contract. If your contract expires, they don't do any. They waive it because it's like, well, you did meet your contract obligations with us. So it's either going to be Moose, but like I said, his contract's not till July. It could be somebody from the National Wrestling Alliance or AEW that we don't know of whose contract's up or about to be up and they're leaving.
True.
But AEW's mostly they don't usually let anyone leak when they're leaving. Same with the NWA. It usually gets found out the day they show up to someplace new for them. Or it could just be, hey, they might, because I know there's been talks that Aleister Black's wife is now back.
Oh, the Lena?
Yeah, she's back in the company.
So why the fuck they fired her then? That's the, why fire them then? Why fire her then, right?
She got fired because she disagreed with how they couldn't be on YouTube or Twitch anymore. Remember, the only one who gets away with that is Xavier Woods, yeah.
Okay, that's still to be the same.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
because
That's
he
not fair.
well, it's not fair, but remember, he gets away with it because of the he gets away with it because of the fact of
The Page video.
no, not the Page video. He pretty much
G4.
gets away with it because of G4 because WWE knows, hey, if we stop him from doing that, he can just leave us and go to G4, which he's already going to anyway. That's why I have a feeling that New Day will be almost disappeared soon.
Can we get Kofi healed now?
See,
heel
Kofi, I don't think that would ever work. I know a lot of people say Kofi's one of those guys you can't make heel.
Was Kofi ever a heel?
No, he's always been face. I think they tried to make New Day heel at the start, but it didn't really work.
Yeah, I remember that the Nation Domination style.
It's one of those that it hasn't. There's some people you just can't turn heel because it's not going to work. New Day's one. New Day's one of them. Big E, you could probably turn heel now because he's by himself, but
He was heel when he first came. He was heel.
he was heel, yeah. But it's pretty much what happens is if they stay in that thing for so long, it's hard to turn them the other way because it doesn't work, and then it's the vice versa. If you change them too much, like Big Show, it doesn't work either. You need that happy middle where they'll face for a few years, and then they'll heel for a while, and then back to face. But they had to be able to be good at both. And as Ric Flair said, there's not that too many people who have been good at both. There's very few.
Charlotte better heel, but Charlotte just needs. She need to get out my screen. I hate her. She need to get out my screen. She need to retire now.
Charlotte just needs to stay out of the title picture. That would be better.
What the fuck is Becky? It could be Becky. It could be Becky too.
No, Becky, no, they wouldn't cut people for Becky because Becky's already cleared to come back. Remember, she wasn't fired or anything. She was on maternity leave, so they still had to pay her.
Come back. She need to come back.
They're probably waiting for her to come back when the fans can come back.
That's why they switched. Yeah.
So
It
that's a
could be the
big
Bella
surprise.
Twins too. The Bella
Oh
Twins?
God, no! Nobody wants the fucking Bella Twins back. Anybody who
And
says
John
they do,
Cena. And John Cena. He misses the fans. He misses wrestling. It could be
yeah,
John
but they
Cena,
probably
right?
want Cena to come back when there's fans in the audience. So
John Cena needs to turn heel.
Lesnar's not. No, Cena going heel is not going to work at this point.
He
If you-
is heel. He's in the fans. He is
Okay.
heel in a movie.
in a movie, but that's a movie, not real life. That's not. It's
No.
it's not a wrestling show. Vince would never make him heel because of all the Make-A-Wish stuff he does. That would.
Okay.
If you're
so-
gonna make him heel, it should have been years ago.
Yeah. The big thing number was. Yeah.
You know, a few years after he was. If you're gonna make him heel, it should have been when he was on Raw, right when he got drafted to Raw. But
Oh,
no,
Chris
they.
Jericho.
Yeah, but since Jericho
Yeah.
was already going to be leaving, Christian left not too long after that. They kind of, and then Kurt Angle was your top heel, and then he got moved, so it kind of ruined things a bit there.
The steroid Kringle when he was in ECW, right?
Well, no, that wasn't for steroids. Remember, he was hooked on painkillers because of his neck.
Oh, yeah. They
I-
didn't TNA.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for the Devil May Cry 4-string tonight. So when we come back, we will be doing Mission 8, where we have to get to the... Well, get to the main headquarters of the assholes and beat all of them there. So it looks like the Virgin one's going pretty quickly because of the fact of... Yes, we do have it on the easiest difficulty, but that's because I need that trophy unlocked, since for some reason in this game, unlike other games when there's difficulty-based trophies, they don't stack up. You have to beat each difficulty, which is stupid, but whatever. So we'll come back to this. We'll be on Mission 8. And remember, after we're done with Virgil, we'll be going to Lady and Trish, and then we'll be done with Devil May Cry 4. And then we get to head over to Devil May Cry 5. But until then, have a good night. I will see you guys Thursday after the Pacers Wizards game, and we'll either be getting back to Ghost of Tsushima or Kingdom Hearts 2. But until then, have a good night, and see you all next time.
Well,